Imagine a backpack. Now imagine that backpack filled with heavy rocks. You can't see the rocks, but you can feel them weighing you down every step you take. That's what depression can feel like. An invisible weight that makes everything harder. It's more than just feeling sad or having a bad day. It's a serious illness that affects how people think, feel, and act. And just like any illness, it needs to be treated with care and understanding. We all have days when we feel down, right? Those days when nothing seems to go our way and we just can't shake off that feeling of gloom. It's like a dark cloud is hanging over us, and no matter what we do, it just won't go away. Maybe it's because of something that happened at work, or perhaps it's a personal issue that's been weighing on our minds. Whatever the reason, these feelings are a normal part of life. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep and you're feeling the effects of it the next day. Your body is tired, your mind is foggy, and everything seems a little bit harder to deal with. Or perhaps you had a restless night, tossing and turning, unable to find a comfortable position. The lack of rest can make even the smallest tasks feel like monumental challenges. Or maybe your favorite team lost a game and you're feeling the sting of disappointment. Sports can be a big part of our lives, and when our team doesn't perform well, it can feel like a personal loss. The excitement and anticipation turn into frustration and sadness, and it can be hard to shake off that feeling of letdown. That's normal sadness, and it usually passes quickly. These feelings are temporary, and with time, they fade away. A good night's sleep, a sunny day, or a fun activity can lift our spirits and help us move on. But depression is different. It's not just a fleeting emotion that comes and goes. It's a persistent feeling of sadness that doesn't seem to have an end. It's like that sadness gets stuck, and it's hard to shake off. No matter what you do, it lingers, affecting every aspect of your life. It's not just about feeling sad, it's about feeling hopeless, empty, and disconnected from the world around you. It's a heavy burden that weighs you down, making it difficult to find joy in anything. It's not a sign of weakness or something you can simply snap out of. Depression is a complex condition that affects the mind and body. It's not something you can just get over with willpower or positive thinking. It requires understanding, compassion, and professional help to manage and overcome. Depression is a real medical condition, just like asthma or diabetes. It's not something to be ashamed of or hidden away. It's a health issue that needs to be addressed with the right treatment and support. Just as you would seek medical help for a physical ailment, it's important to seek help for mental health issues as well. And just like those conditions, it requires professional help to get better. Therapy, medication, and support from loved ones can make a significant difference. It's important to reach out and ask for help, to talk about what you're going through, and to take the necessary steps towards healing. Remember, you're not alone, and there is hope for a brighter tomorrow. So how do you know if you're just feeling sad or if it's something more serious like depression? It's a question that many people struggle with, and it's important to understand the difference. One way to think about it is the length of time and how much it affects your life. Sadness is a natural emotion that everyone experiences from time to time. It can be triggered by a variety of events, such as a disappointing grade, an argument with a friend, or even a sad movie. Usually this feeling of sadness is temporary and fades away as time passes. However, if you're feeling down for a few days and it's starting to interfere with your schoolwork, your relationships, or your ability to enjoy the things you used to love, it might be more than just sadness. Depression is a more persistent and intense feeling of sadness that doesn't go away on its own. It can affect every aspect of your life, making it difficult to function normally. You might find yourself withdrawing from social activities, losing interest in hobbies, or feeling hopeless about the future. These are all signs that you might be dealing with depression rather than just a temporary bout of sadness. If you notice these signs in yourself or someone you care about, it's time to reach out for help. There are many resources available, including therapists, counselors, and support groups that can provide the assistance you need. It's important to remember that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Taking action early can prevent the situation from getting worse and help you or your loved ones start the journey to recovery sooner. Talking to a trusted adult, like a parent, teacher, or counselor, is a great first step. They can offer support, guidance, and help you find the right resources. don't hesitate to reach out and start the conversation. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and taking care of it should be a priority. There isn't one single cause of depression. It's often a combination of factors like genetics, life experiences, and brain chemistry. Sometimes big life changes, like moving to a new city, losing a loved one, or experiencing a traumatic event, can trigger depression. Other times, there might not be an obvious trigger. It's important to remember that depression is never anyone's fault. It's not a choice, and it doesn't mean someone is weak or flawed. Section 5. Spotting the signs. What does depression look like? Depression can look different in different people, but some common signs include feeling sad or hopeless most of the time, losing interest in things you used to enjoy, changes in appetite or sleep patterns, difficulty concentrating, and having low energy. It's important to remember that not everyone experiences depression in the same way. Some people might withdraw from others, while others might seem more irritable or angry. When you're struggling with depression, even simple tasks like getting out of bed in the morning or brushing your teeth can feel overwhelming. It's like your brain is telling you to stay put, that nothing is worth the effort. This can make it hard to keep up with schoolwork, maintain friendships, or participate in activities you used to enjoy. It's important to remember that these feelings are a symptom of the illness, not a reflection of your worth or potential. The good news is that depression is treatable. There are effective treatments available, including therapy, medication, or a combination of both. Therapy provides a safe and supportive space to talk about your feelings and develop coping mechanisms. Medication can help to correct chemical imbalances in the brain that contribute to the depression. It's important to work with a mental health professional to find the treatment plan that's right for you. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are a lot of harmful myths and misconceptions surrounding depression. One common myth is that depression is a choice or a sign of weakness. This is simply not true. Depression is a real medical condition, just like any other illness. It's not something people choose, and it's not something they can simply snap out of. Another myth is that people with depression are always sad or crying. While sadness is a common symptom, depression can also manifest as irritability, anger, or withdrawal. Recovery from depression is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that many have walked before and many will walk after. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards healing. Imagine yourself on a winding road, surrounded by nature, where every twist and turn brings new challenges and new opportunities for growth. This journey is uniquely yours, and it's important to remember that it's okay to move at your own pace. It takes time, effort, and support. Just like training for a marathon or studying for an important exam, recovery requires dedication and perseverance. You might find strength in physical activities, like exercising, which can boost your mood and energy levels. Or perhaps you find solace in learning new things, setting goals and achieving them. Surround yourself with friends who uplift you and support your journey. They can be your cheerleaders, your confidants, and your pillars of strength. But it is possible to feel better and live a full and meaningful life. Picture yourself smiling, enjoying the simple pleasures of life, like a sunny day outdoors or a hearty laugh with friends. Imagine the warmth of a family picnic where love and joy are abundant. These moments are not out of reach. They are the milestones of your recovery, the proof that you're moving forward, even when it feels like progress is slow. Remember, you are not alone in this. There are countless others who understand what you're going through, and many who have dedicated their lives to helping people like you. A supportive hug from a friend, a group therapy session where you can share your experiences, or a community gathering where you feel a sense of belonging. These are all sources of strength and comfort. They remind you that you are part of a larger community, one that cares deeply about your well-being. There are people who care about you and want to help. Sometimes it's the simple gestures that mean the most, a close-up of hands holding each other, a comforting word from a friend, or the shared understanding in a support group meeting. These connections are vital. They provide the emotional support and encouragement you need to keep going, even on the toughest days. Reach out to a trusted adult, a mental health professional, or a support group. Don't hesitate to seek help when you need it. Talking to a therapist can provide you with tools and strategies to manage your depression. Making a phone call to a helpline can offer immediate support and guidance. Joining a support group can connect you with others who are on a similar journey, providing a sense of camaraderie and understanding. With the right treatment and support, you can find hope and healing. Imagine yourself meditating by the water, finding peace and clarity. Picture a sunrise over a calm ocean, symbolizing a new beginning and the promise of a brighter future. Consultations with a doctor can help tailor a treatment plan that's right for you, addressing your unique needs and circumstances. These steps, combined with your inner strength, can lead you towards recovery. Recovery is possible, and there is light at the end of the tunnel. Visualize yourself walking towards a bright horizon, where the light shines through the tunnel, guiding your way. Each day brings new opportunities for growth and healing. The journey may be long and challenging, but with perseverance, support, and the right resources, you can find your way to a place of hope and well-being. Remember, you are stronger than you think, and your journey towards recovery is a testament to your resilience and courage.